day 2 of the 50k 8-game Players Championship, and a number of players are off to a good start, including Justin Smith, Barry Greenstein, and Greg Mueller, who we caught up with on a break. So Greg, you're doing pretty well, up the top of the chip counts we see.
Yeah, I had a little hiccup early to start the day. My game plan was to stay away from the PLO. It's very cheap to just fold, and my table is very, very tough at the PLO. Galfond, Antonius, Blesnik, they're all PLO wizards, and it happens to be my worst game. Couldn't help myself, got involved in a hand. I just won the first, 3 no-limit hands in a row, and I was feeling good. And I made a read which was very, very close to being accurate. I put Jared on 3 10s, and he had a full house, and he tanked forever when I check raised him, but he called, and I bluffed off basically. I mean, the whole hand cost me 70,000, which was unnecessary because, like I said, I feel really confident in all the 7 games but the PLO, and so I said I'm going to stay away from it and got involved. But I didn't get rattled at all. Walked around, got my air, and I'm back to my starting stack of the day, which is about 320. So I feel really good.
Okay. Now your strongest games are obviously in the hold'em, limit and no limit. You've got bracelets in the limit.
Yeah.
So obviously that's where you're most comfortable.
Well, actually, I'm playing a lot of mixed games, so I'm comfortable in all 7 games other than the PLO. Like, my favorite game is actually Deuce. Deuce is 7 triple draw. Yeah, I just like squeezing the cards, and I think I know I'm wrapped quite a bit. But yeah, I mean, I'm very comfortable at no limit, and limit. But the stud games too, I'm playing a lot of mixed games. So other than the PLO, I'm really confident in all the games and feeling very good. It's just like I said, my game plan was, especially for PLO, if you don't get involved, it plays the smallest. There's no antes. It's the same blind structure as a no limit with no ante. So really, to just fold for me makes perfect sense, especially when I'm at a real strong PLO table. So I'm a little upset that I went away from my game plan, but very happy with how I recovered, and I didn't let it bother me. Folded the next 6 PLO hands and got back on the saddle.
Do you notice that in these games that you can see people like sitting out of certain games and then taking part in others?
I wouldn't say that necessarily, but everyone kind of gets excited for their game or the game that they feel is the best at, and it's like the beautiful thing about a mixed game is, you have to employ strategy and maybe use your strengths in certain games and back up in the games you're not the greatest at, but sometimes you have to let the cards do the talking and just shift gears and everything. And I've been very happy with yesterday and today so far, other than the one hiccup, and it was a large hiccup, but I've recovered.
Okay. How has your series gone so far?
I'm very happy with my series. Not really. I haven't really had too many results because I've been playing the cash games. My game plan was to take the winter off, get fit, come and dominate the series, and I've more or less done that, except for that I haven't played many tournaments. I've done well in the cash games. Played, I think, 8 tournaments, 2 deep runs, 2 cashes. Much better than last year. I played a million events last year and did nothing, and I was tired. And I'm wide awake. I'm focused. I'm running before like when I get up, and so I have the energy and the stamina to play the tournaments. And I haven't had the glory of winning a bracelet or making a final table or even really getting close, but I'm happy with how I've executed the summer. So, and this is one I've been really looking forward to. So hopefully I can make a deep run in this one.
Make sure to stay tuned to Card Player TV for more coverage from the 50k Players Championship.